What's going on, guys? Your boy X here.
And the one and only Christopher.
And we're the go-to guys. And today we're bringing you Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 1, Day 1 of 22,000, give or take.
Alright, before we get started, let's give a hand clap to Kai.
R.I.P.
Oh my god.
R.I.P.
Oh my god. Was that dude?
I didn't think we were going to get a good villain. I didn't really think we were going to get a good villain until he came back.
Was amazing as a villain.
Just honorable mention real quick.
I'm really hoping that they do some flashbacks with him in it.
I doubt it, but
I'm hoping. As a matter of fact, if he does any other projects, someone let me know, please, so I can go tune into that. Because he was good.
But besides that, we had an amazing episode. Episode 1. A lot of stuff happened, like a lot of crazy stuff.
How are we gonna cut this shit short?
I don't know,
but we'll figure it out.
I guess we'll do the key points again. Beginning of the episode, we actually get a time skip. Get a little time skip. Shows Stefan looks like he got injured, and then he opens a coffin which had Damon in it.
Yeah.
And I just want to say real quick, usually I hate when shows do this because now, well, first of all, it said 3 years later from where we are right now. And I hate when shows do this because now there's no threat for Stefan or Damon because we know they're not gonna die. So
like we pretty much know they're
safe.
alive.
Yeah, they're safe throughout this season or wherever we are right now. So I really hate when shows do that. And then there's one more thing too, because it doesn't just confirm them two, but it confirms another character. But I'll get to that toward the end. But yeah, it shows that wakes him up. Then it goes back to the present. Basically has Caroline writing a diary to Elena about all the stuff that's been happening.
She's giving an update on where everyone is. Damon and Alark are touring around the world with Bonnie.
Cat rhymes. God damn, I'm so sorry. Cat
so
rhymes.
Those three are touring. I can't even think his name. Stefan. He's couldn't think his name for a moment. What is Stefan doing?
He was wow. No. Okay, let's skip Stefan real quick because he remember he came to the park when she was writing.
Yeah.
Matt, he was in the police academy.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Matt.
Whatever.
He's about to graduate.
He's about to graduate. This was weird because Caroline didn't mention Elena's brother. Why is his name? Yeah, Jeremy. I was like, why did his name skip me? Yeah, she didn't mention Jeremy, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, Jeremy's gone, so I don't see why she would. I mean, he's
her brother. I would assume she would want to know what he's up to.
I guess she's not,
maybe
one's keeping in touch, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, then Stefan comes through to the park while she's writing that. And yeah, they're still going through that whole I like you, but you need your space right now type of thing.
Just go get a room already, guys.
Right, they already done smashed. I don't know how many times, but they done smashed. Broke the damn room smashing.
Some Twilight shit.
Yeah, but then, we go to Damon, Bonnie, and Alark, and, they're drinking it up, having a good time.
I like this, because one, the whole time, it seems like Damon, it doesn't seem like he actually, just the whole time he's thinking about, what if Bonnie dies? Because as everyone knows, in the last season, Bonnie is linked to Elena. So as long as Bonnie is alive, Elena will be, in a coma. And when Bonnie does die, then that's when Elena comes out the coma. So the whole time, Damon's, thinking about how nice it would be if, Bonnie just ceased to exist so Elena can come back.
And there was that scene with the car, which was funny.
Yeah.
He waited 3 seconds.
3 seconds to save her life. He really thought about it. So, yeah.
It seems like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like they're gonna be like a new love interest.
I don't know. I think they would make a good couple.
we'll see how that goes. But it seems like that's kind of what the show is leaning towards. But we'll see. Lark, he's just off the fucking deep end, though.
Lark, he has everyone fooled. Everyone's thinking he's all drunk and don't know where he's at and what he's doing. But yeah, apparently he's beating up. What do you call those people?
Fortune tellers,
or the people who
people
can speak to the dead. He's apparently beating them up.
He wants to talk to his wife. We find out that he's been keeping his wife's body
alive. Yeah.
Well, not alive, but
I'm sorry. Not alive, but he's
frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah, because he plans on bringing her back to life somehow.
I wonder
Don't know. Yeah,
but he had like this evil grin when he said that. I think I could see him as a villain. It would be hard for Damon, because then Damon would have to kill him. We love when Damon snaps.
And he had some kind of, I don't know if that was a fake too, but he had some kind of jewel.
Some type of jewel.
And I think that was the same jewel that
was. It's the same jewel that Lily.
Yeah, Lily. Lily.
Damon and them, their mother, is trying to send Enzo on a scouting trip to find this jewel, which Lark has that jewel, but no one knows.
And we don't know what it does yet, because she wouldn't tell Enzo. He didn't. Lark didn't say anything, and so we're just up in the air about that jewel, but pretty sure it's gonna be something bad.
Yeah, and since she didn't tell Enzo, he's like, you know what? You don't trust me, whatever. I'm out of here. And that's that for Enzo for now.
What was that? Back to Mystic Falls. We got the heretics walking about, trying to fit into society now that they're back. What was that? Valerie? Valerie. Valerie. One of the heretics. She doesn't really like it there because I guess she just so used to back in the day, and she doesn't like all this new tech. The smell and all this other stuff. And then she got hit by some people, which didn't make it better.
She got hit by a guy that was just smoking pot. Him and this girl, and they leave her kind of for dead. Well, they figure she was dead because he hit her pretty hard, and they just leave her.
I'm trying to figure out how there was nobody in that scene, because I think that was in the middle of the city. And I don't think nobody would be like, oh man, we gotta go.
But they did.
But that makes Valerie so mad that when she goes back and tells her family, which are the other heretics, the girl heretics. Yeah,
you've got Nora, and you've got Mary Louise, which they're lesbians, so they're into each other. And you have Malcolm and Bo. Bo is mute. Apparently he doesn't speak. Guy. And Malcolm, I believe, is the oldest brother, or he's the one that kisses up to Lily.
Malcolm is the don't give a fuck about, because that nigga dead. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah, so pretty much Mary, Nora, and Valerie, they're like, they kind of just go seek revenge on the two people that ran over her. And they fucked them up pretty bad.
And that leads to, I'm guessing, this season, which is the heretics versus the crew. I'm just saying the crew
versus the crew.
And they devise a plan when this happens, and they display the bodies. Stefan and them devise a plan to kill him. Make I'm guessing that was Vervain
explosive.
Yeah, and they didn't show how they survived that, but they survived.
They're hybrids.
What does that even mean?
They're hybrids.
No, I want to see how they survived. I'm like, no, they couldn't. The whole house blew up.
Hey, Elijah blew up in the house.
That's whoa, but he's an original. That's so understandable. What? They didn't do no spell. They were just like, what's that smell? Boom.
They could have been fast enough to outrun it. They could have been Caroline.
Caroline was out the door before it exploded. Whoa. They was sitting there, and boy, it looked like they was like I don't know, but they was sitting there.
Yeah, so basically that bomb goes off. It didn't work, and the girls, they all plan to seek revenge at Matt's graduation, where all the new police officers.
And at first I thought their revenge was pretty whack.
Yeah, at first it seemed whack because they start holding hands and they start chanting some things, and then the music starts getting louder.
Damn Powerpuff
and
Girls.
the waterworks just start happening.
And I'm like, really?
And you're like, whoa,
Wow.
is that it? You
Let's
just
make
the
them wet.
sprinklers. You make the sprinklers go off. And then they add one more spell to that, and shit just catches
Shit
on
hits
fire.
the fan. Hell has been lifted on Earth. I mean, it's not no Kai massacre, but it was a good massacre.
Oh yeah, people definitely died.
People were dying left and right. Bodies were piling. I'm talking. Matt looked like he was about to cry some more. Shit. Stefan, he tried to fight Bo. Looked like he was about to die.
Yeah, he did look like he was about
Caroline
to die.
was getting mind raped, mind crushed like Yugi over here.
And they were pretty much saved by Lily, their mom, who says, "Hey, we need to have a truce, or shit's gonna get worse."
Basically the truce is all the people of Mystic Falls leave while they get the whole Mystic Falls by
they
themselves.
pretty much evacuated the whole Mystic Fall. Came up with a plan that there was some type of gas pipe that could really just blow shit up, and had everyone evacuated. Which I think they what's that word? What is it that they do? Compelled everybody. I believe they compelled everybody to leave.
Yeah, they said that.
They compelled everybody to leave.
It's a lot of goddamn people.
Yeah. So now the only people in Mystic Falls is the crew.
And they have a rule: if anybody trespasses in Mystic Falls, they get to do anything they want with them. And enters Damon and Bonnie.
Yeah, because the whole time Damon and Bonnie has not been there. I'm like, if Damon was there, this dude would be snapping necks.
Here we go.
I was waiting for this
Here
man
comes
to come.
the Damon talk.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So pretty much Damon comes back. Damon and Bonnie comes back, and
First,
Damon's
where's
like,
this man? Out his mouth.
What?
You weren't trying hard enough. We kill him. That's what I was with him though.
I know when Damon seeks out to kill somebody, you know they're gonna be dead.
Somebody's gonna get their neck snapped, head cut off, or heart ripped out their body.
And
one of the three.
You know he's even madder because they actually moved into their house.
Yeah.
So the Salvatores were pretty much kicked out, and
I like Bonnie's personality now, because she's like, a long time ago she was like good. Yeah, she was soft. I mean, she like, fought, but she was soft.
Yeah, she's like.
But now she's like Damon. She's like, I want to fight. I want to kill these people. Yeah. I want to do something about these. And
so what we get is this a bomb. We get a bomb.
Which that scene was hilarious because we said the same thing.
Look, you got the guy.
What was it, Malcolm?
You got Malcolm who approaches this bum who's digging in the trash, and he's like, "Man, you're trespassing."
And his facial expression
on this bum made you think this dude was like a super genetic something. Like this dude
he was about he was about to do something, but Malcolm kills it.
Malcolm just sucked all this dude's blood.
Then we got Bonnie coming, she's like, hey, I'm trespassing, and then he's all like, oh really, who are you? And then she's like, I'm the town witch. So they have a little magic battle real quick.
Which she lost.
She did, but he touched her and started sucking her magic away from her.
Yeah.
But she was just a distraction for the BAM!
Yeah, right then and there. Before, I knew this was coming.
I
wanted to pause the show and get some popcorn, get something to drink
for that heart grab.
Because I knew Damon was coming, and did this dude come? Yes, he did. He ripped Malcolm's heart out. Right then and there, I was like, Damon's the shit.
Wow.
Forever.
Wow.
Always and forever.
So first episode and the heretic is already dead. I mean, I guess I wasn't expecting any of them to die this episode, but hey, must not have been important. But we do have, I don't know how many more left, 2 maybe, but there's some more heretics. They're just not there at the moment. They were mentioned, but we haven't seen them yet.
So they pretty much find their brother Malcolm dead, and the mom, she's like, who did this? And then that's when I was shocked. because you have Caroline and Enzo. They're sitting down, and Enzo's like, "You're right. You know, it's time for me to choose a side, and I've chosen one."
Nobody trusted him.
And man, when you thought this dude was on, you know, Damon, the Salvatore side, and the Caroline side, and Bonnie's side,
surprise,
motherfucker.
Like
this man, what did he hit her with? Probably some type of verb,
some ecstasy shit.
Knocked her out. I was like,
the Chronic Cutter light. That's what you hit her with.
God,
her ass got knocked out real quick.
Thought you was one of us. Thought you was with the 2 Live crew.
2 for me, 2 for you. Took Caroline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sad. That was like, wow, not my boy Enzo.
Yeah.
But then also, going back to the Heretics, we got a little quick scene, because this goes with the ending. We got a little quick scene with Bo, and he was unbuttoning his shirt, and he has a little X on his neck. And you know, one of the Heretics, I forgot which one it was, one of the girls, they told him he shouldn't be scared to show that mark because he's a survivor. And so, you know, we're like, whoa, well, maybe that's how he got mute. I'm like, well, maybe whatever happened to him, that's how he got mute. I didn't think nothing of it until the ending of the episode, which we go back to that 3-year time skip. And, you know, shows Damon waking up. Now, this is the part where I want to talk about real quick, because it shows Damon waking up. And he says, "Why did you wake me? I told you to only wake me when Elena wakes up." So that also confirms that Bonnie is still alive. Because Elena's not going to wake up until Bonnie's dead. So that's 3 people right there we can expect to survive this little heretic stuff. But after that, they're getting attacked by the Green Arrow. You know, because the arrows are just flying through these coffins. But yeah, no, not the Green Arrow, but some mystery character that we don't know. It's a girl, obviously.
Some female girl who's attacking them with these wooden sticks that she's firing out of a crossbow. And yeah, they're shielding themselves from it, and Damon says, what does he say?
First, Stefan shows his chest, and he has the X that Bo had in the episode on his chest. And Damon says, "She's not gonna stop until you're dead." So, and it shadows out her face, so we don't know who this woman is attacking them. But
from the way Damon sounded, it sounds like he know who it is.
Yeah, it's obviously somebody they know.
And somebody that I guess hates Stefan?
And I don't know if this is a supernatural. I mean, I don't know if this is I don't know if this is a vampire or like some supernatural creature, because she was using guns and bows and
another hunter.
Yeah, because we haven't had that in a while. But yeah, and I can't think of anybody that from the past that it could be
that hates Stefan. No, I don't.
Yeah, it's a good question, but that's it for that episode. You know, what you get? What do you think it did?
I give it 2 thumbs up. I love Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. We had a lot to talk about with this one.
Yeah, but we want to cut it short.
I'll give it a good 2 thumbs up too. A good episode, good way to start off a season. Yeah. But yeah, this has been Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 1.
So go ahead and rate, comment, and for more reviews on Vampire Diaries and other TV shows, hit that subscribe button.
And you know we out.
Deuces.